Hi creators, it's Claire from Right Accounts and happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about how looking after your finances is a form of self-care for your business and the similarities between self-care and finance. So firstly, self-care. Now for me, self-care is doing things and equally not doing things to care for my physical and mental health and well-being. I'm talking about things like exercise, eating well, prioritizing time for my sleep. And I even put onto this list the things I might not enjoy doing, like going to the doctors, going to the dentist, and even small things like putting on sunscreen. Now, we know they are good for us, so we do them even though we don't enjoy them. So for me, taking care of the finances of your business is just like an act of self-care. So it's good for your business because there's so many insights into your business. What's working, what's not working, where money's coming in and where it's going back out again, and dealing with some of those fears, maybe around taxes, and making sure your business is doing what it was created for, which for me is to support me financially, to pay myself, and to do the work that I enjoy. And I'm sure your business was created for similar reasons. Because finance is a fundamental need, a requirement of any business. And just like self-care, putting it off does not help. It's like putting off going to the dentist. It may save you some time and some money in the short term, but prevention of the bigger problems is going to save you time and money and probably pain and stress in the long run. Like something like facing up to how much tax you might need to pay is going to be scary. It's going to be overwhelming. But I'm going to suggest that figuring it out is less scary, less overwhelming, less painful, and probably less stressful than getting a tax bill that needs to be paid, particularly if you weren't expecting that bill. So, for me, finance is a self-care aspect of a business. It's one of the things that needs to be done, whether we enjoy it or not, because it's good for business. And when we're sole traders, what's good for business is often good for us too. So I would love you to think about whether this perspective could help you change just how you approach your bookkeeping. Maybe if you can see dealing with your finances as that act of self-care for the business that you love, would that make bookkeeping seem less overwhelming or even just less boring? Now, talking about what we love, we don't need to pretend we love numbers. That really isn't required to keep your finances up to date. But if you do feel like you're behind in your bookkeeping and you need to get your finances up to date without the overwhelm, without pretending that you love numbers, then I am running a training next week. The training's called Get Your Finances Up to Date Without Pretending You Love Numbers. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the fact you love your business and the fact that finance is one part of taking care of that business. The training is on Wednesday, the 10th of February, and it's going to be live at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. That is Sydney time. And I will pop the link to sign up for the free training in the description. And if you can't join me live, there will be a recording. So I hope to see you on the list for the training, and I will hope to help you get caught up with your bookkeeping.